What's up, everybody? I'm Shade. Welcome back to Career Mode with Chelsea, episode 36. And starting off this episode, we have the first leg of the last 16 in the Champions League against the Zenit St. Petersburg, and they were completely over us. They just we just couldn't defend against them. Like they went every time they were on the ball, they just knew how to pass it, and that's the thing with really high difficulties with against like really good teams that they just have their own I can't even explain it. Like they seem to use players that in theory shouldn't really be that good, but they seem to use them better than the actual good players. Like they have their wingers, which are obviously like very weak physically because their wingers are so much stronger than like Hulk. And you might say everybody's stronger than Hulk, but this is not Ultimate Team. This is career mode, and Hulk is actually decent. But they do go 2-0 in front there. I think I could have defended the second goal situation better, like a little better. I don't think I did bad, but I think I could have done better. And but we do have Carrillo. I am pretty sure he was a substitute. And let me tell you about this guy is actually good. Like if you when I bought him, I won't lie, I kind of bought him for the pace because he is a winger by default, but he has decent finishing, so that's why I bought him because wingers tend to have really poor finishing. But he's an exception to that rule. But he's actually so good. Like he probably is like a super sub to me because I never really play him from the start unless one of my strikers is like fatigued. But he's just really, really good, and I'm sorry I've been saying that like 5 times now, but he is, and his pace is just blistering. Of course, we equalized after that counter attack. We also had like a an advantage, so pretty much everything was going our way to get something from this match. As you can see, they were very much dominant of us, having twice as many shots as we've had. But the second match is against Tottenham's Hotspurs, and it is the Capital One Cup final. So we just have to get our team ready, and we have to go in the match. And something happens in the match, and I'll talk to about it when we get to it. But Shaqiri on the ball cuts inside, just misses the defender, missed the tackle there. Shaqiri positions himself and puts it right in the top corner, and then takes a boot. You know how we do. But not that much later, as you're about to see the replay. Really good shot. Kind of pointless fake shot there because the defender was just still. But so they just have a long through ball that just goes wide. Goal kick. I want to pass it to the player in front of me, but it goes to the wrong player. And I'm not trying to make excuses here. Like it is my fault. I'm not gonna say I definitely messed up there. I messed up big time. So they equalized with Jermaine Defoe from my mistake, even though it happens so often. Like on online, if people do that, I'll score. Like if you really like have the confidence to pass it from a goal kick, then you really deserve to be scored against if you messed up. And that's what happened to me. So they Dempsey makes it 2-1, and pretty actually later in the 64th minute. And I was gonna say though, that's how it ends. So basically the goal that I messed up cost us the final against the Tottenham, and it is very disappointing. And it's not as disappointing as it is just embarrassing. Like it's so embarrassing to do that against the computer because the computer doesn't really cover like mark your players at a goal kick. But that's that, and I'm not going to talk about it. We lost the Capital One Cup against Tottenham. That's unfortunate. But the next few matches are like against pretty low teams, and as of this episode I've decided, because we are kind of rushing towards the new the final season that I keep talking about it. So we are not going to play the low matches anymore. We are only playing big teams, like big fixtures, like finals, semifinals, Champions League, of course. So that's what that is. And then we had to submit our international squad for Brazil. Somebody in the comments was saying that I should play a match for Brazil. Don't worry, that is coming. It's definitely coming, especially in the last season. With all the changes that I'm gonna make to the series. I keep talking about this for like ages now. I really hope I'm gonna get to do it, especially now since we are skipping matches, like simulating if they're not really that important. But Royce gets the first goal of the match there, and this is the second leg against Zenit St. Petersburg in the Champions League. And of course we have a 2-2 draw in the first leg against them, so we have two away goals because we are playing at home now. They get a goal very late on. I thought the keeper scored that, but apparently not. It ends 1-1, and via aggregate score we actually win and proceed further in the Champions League. We definitely deserved the win in this match, but we just couldn't get it. We actually deserved the win in the Tottenham match as well, but stuff happened, shit happens. But yeah, so next episode, of course, we are probably. Let me know if you want me to play the international friendly against Colombia, or you actually want me to wait for actual competition, uh, to like debut as the Brazil manager. But the draws for the Champions League have been made just before I ended the recording, and I got to hear our opponents, and apparently they are Real Madrid. So next few episodes, maybe even next episode, since we are simulating matches and we are basically cutting a lot of junk out. So we are going to face Real Madrid. We struggled against Tottenham and Zenit. I really hope we actually do well against Real Madrid. But that's upcoming in the next episodes. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, do leave a like. I've been Chase. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.